Technically
When in
3.
doubt, pinky out.
Pinky out when in doubt. Okay.
Always pinky out.
Unfathomable.
It is unfathomable. Hey guys, welcome to Immortals Inc. podcast again. Today we're going to be talking with Tim, special guest.
Hey, guess what? We got another Cthulhu game.
Another one?
Another one.
And then we're
I'm
gonna...
dead.
Ooh, and it's the same company too because FFG loves tentacles.
And as always, we also have Mike on the old keyboard over there.
Unfathomable. Yeah.
Unfathomable. But today we're
can't
gonna
even pronounce it correctly once.
But Tim got super excited. We're talking about Unfathomable, a huge board game from Fantasy Flight Games. And actually, I know nothing about this, so that's why I got Tim here. Well, you want to run us through
anybody
this?
watched the last review that we had for Arkham Horror, the 3rd edition, I did drop that this is a re-implementation of Battlestar Galactica. Yes, FFG actually made a really good IP game, Battlestar Galactica, and it came out, I think, almost 3 expansions. Whereas everyone's working together to stop the Cylons from destroying humanity on the ship. So, but unfortunately, there are traitors involved, and then they're working with the Cylons, and you don't know who's who, and you know the value of trust breaks down. So, before Among Us, which is a very, very popular, video game.
Got it.
Okay,
You know what that is, right?
Oh, you gotta know what Among Us is.
Got
right?
it. Yeah.
Okay, my kids love that stuff because there's one that's like they're all running around the ship and they're all trying to put out the fires and stuff like that, but there's just one little jerk that's running around disrupting things, and he's trying to make sure everyone dies.
It kind of sounds like this place.
Yeah.
One of you is causing problems here, and I will find you.
Yeah.
Looking in that general direction.
My wife
He's
always
always
say
looking
that in
in
my
this
marriage.
direction.
There's always one causing the problem. It's usually me. But yeah, this was an actual reskin. If you try to find Battlestar Galactica, it's crazy stupid amount of money because people are looking for that stuff. But same rules, same mechanics, except you're set in the high seas of the 1920s on a cruise, kind of like the Titanic, and you're fighting deep ones. So yes, deep ones with the horror and stuff like that. You have the really slimy monsters, but they also have, if you play the other games too, they also have deep one hybrids where they kind of look fishy but kind of look human-y.
I know a few people like that.
Those are the traders. Yeah, so it's a game for 3 to 6 players. You're working to make sure that the boat stays afloat and try to weed out who the actual trader is.
So when you say, well, one, you know what a deep one is?
I mean, pretty much just explained it. Is it one of those things on the side of the boat?
What is a deep one?
Actually, like, what is it?
Yeah, in the lore, what's a deep one?
It's got to be something related to Cthulhu. It's got to be.
All right.
You were wrong,
Failed.
Nothing new here. Literally.
That's all right. Well,
by the deity of Dagon.
Dagon, who is another big dude in the Cthulhu universe, and his people are like fishmen. They're called deep ones. They live at the bottom, but they also crossbreed with humans, and they make half breeds. Right?
Is that legal?
No.
Only in the town of Innsmouth.
Yeah.
Okay. They think
I believe it's called an abomination.
And they have just bad intentions.
Always.
Always.
Yeah. Always.
I mean, their cult's really crazy.
Yeah.
So it's from Dagon, and he's fish related.
Yeah.
And
fish god.
How is he related to Cthulhu?
He's not.
He's just another
just
god
part of the
in that
mythos.
universe.
Okay, he's just a part of that.
He's like a rival god.
Okay.
There's lots of them.
Yeah. They crossbreed with humans, mostly against their will. And
against their will? Okay,
yeah,
that's
very mature. And then they come up with these kids, which are half-breed deep ones, and a lot of them don't even know that they're deep ones until they can.
I mean, some of them should tell them there's something's wrong because when they close their eyes and stuff like that, they go vertical and not horizontal.
But sometimes they just think it's a birth defect or something.
Yeah.
IP. You said IP earlier, and that confuses me. Made an IP game.
Yeah, it's a license that's tied to either a movie, TV series.
Oh yeah, usually
stuff like that. And usually sometimes a lot of that stuff's like really
terrible,
bad. But that was one of the outliers. Battlestar Galactica was really, really good. And when they lost the license, because, well, they're really not making the show anymore, and Sci-Fi says, like, well, they can do it better. Well, have fun, Sci-Fi. Go ahead and do it. They haven't done it, but this is what they want. So they own the gaming mechanics of that game and put it here. So instead of Battlestar Galactica, you're on a cruise liner. It's similar to like Titanic.
So it's the same game mechanics.
Almost the same game mechanics,
So
yes.
if you wanted to play Battlestar Galactica...
Oh, you'll see tons of similarities to this, yes.
So, like, if you wanted to play that game and you didn't care about the background,
correct.
This is the game to go for.
This is the game to go for.
There's your selling point.
That's the selling point.
I know Battlestar Galactica was really popular, and then it kind of like died off.
Yeah.
and I don't know why. I mean,
I don't either.
because they totally changed the show. I remember the old Battlestar Galactica. It was like
That was really bad.
with the short guy or whatever they say is in that dog suit.
Yeah.
Or the kid. God forbid, I hope it wasn't a kid in that suit. Do you remember
Probably,
that?
it was probably Warwick Davis.
I don't know.
No, it's the Warwick Davis, for those that don't know, did the Wicket the Ewok and R2D2. Or if you want to go Leprechaun, he did all the Leprechaun series from
The Leprechaun movies?
Yeah.
You know what the Leprechaun movies are?
They worked that guy to the T.
Oh, they do.
He's probably rich.
He's in another big movie. I think Amazon picked it up. He's doing Willow 2. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Willow.
They brought him back. Willow 2.
You ever watch Willow? You ever watch Willow? Ugh.
Oh, go ahead and watch it. It's good times.
When it come out?
80s, like everything else.
Yeah,
when we say it's good times, the 80s.
Yeah. Anything good came out in the 80s. Anything good came out in the 80s.
Okay.
It's a comic book hanging on my wall in my office.
He never looked at it.
I don't know.
He's never looked at it.
He never has.
Probably just gazed at it and just didn't even know what it was.
He just comes in and says, "Did my paycheck here?
Yeah.
My paycheck here. Did you eat yet?
Did you eat yet?" Yeah, I walk in. "Did you eat?" If you like Among Us, how about Werewolves?
Oh, yeah. If Werewolf, any of that party style vein, this is a little more crunchier because you got to do a lot more, it's not like, like, hey, who's the werewolf? Let's vote him off.
Just hit myself in the stomach.
No,
with
you
it.
still got to deal with the oncoming tide of deep ones that are coming on the boat. So you actually are fighting. And at the same time, too, trying to figure out who is the traitor.
Is it a board game?
It is a board game. Legit board game. The whole board is just a big old boat.
Nice.
Yeah, it is a big boat.
You got some chunky miniatures, too. And you got some really big, deep ones.
Big deep ones.
I like
Big
these
deep
deep ones. These are pretty good deep one miniatures.
Yeah.
Oh, this is some nice stuff in here.
It is. It's a
is
fun
this?
game. For those that can actually play the trader mechanic games and play it well, this is going to be good. I mean, if you're playing it like with my 11-year-old, you know he's going to look at that trader card. It's like, it's like, he did it.
Yeah, you got to be able to hide the fact.
You got to, yeah, you got to have
You're
a
gonna be
good
the bad
poker
guy. You got
face.
to be like, all right, I'm the bad guy, but I'm not going to worry about it.
Right.
Yeah, you see the eyes light up. You're
Right.
like, okay.
You've played Werewolf at the house.
That's what I knew before Among Us, You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Are you
Yeah,
a werewolf?
that's a great party game.
Yeah, so like this
Werewolf.
is that just in a boat in Cthulhu. It's on our shelf.
Yep.
For sale, $79.95.
ImmortalsInc.com.
Yeah, ImmortalsInc.com. That's not a bad price for something like this, though.
Sounds like something I'd play, to be honest.
Oh, and FFG loves expansions. You'll get expansions.
To be honest with you, I've never seen anything from them as far as the material quality of it, like the boxes and the piece. I've never seen anything bad from them.
No.
I can't
No,
think of
not
anything off the top
really,
of my head. No. Anything, maybe something small, but it was meant to be like a $5 or $10 game, which is,
A one shot.
Yeah, like it might be some of the cards aren't the greatest, but anything they put out in a big box with a price tick, with a decent price sticker on it is always quality.
Yep. I don't have a sequin dress on here. Man, look at this.
Please don't ever put a sequin
Look
dress
at that.
on.
There you go. Deal or no deal, baby.
So anyway, if you like this, subscribe to us on YouTube. Give us a like on YouTube. If you really like us and you want to support us on Patreon, you can go ahead and do that. It's only $1. You can be a co-producer right now. We only have $1 tier. So you can be a co-producer and you get the early access to some podcasts. I'm pretty much going to be all of them soon, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be all our podcasts. You get early access.
That's $1 a month, not $1 an episode, right?
It's $1 a month.
Okay.
Yeah,
You got to clarify
dollar
that,
a
'cause
month.
usually-
really?
Yeah, usually
Okay.
with Patreon and stuff like that, anytime they put special content and stuff like that, you're getting charged the $1.
No, it's $1 a month.
$1 a month.
Yeah, we
There
throw
we go.
on there. It's a lot of behind the scenes stuff, some extra stuff, some bloopers Mikey makes up and stuff like that. So, it's a lot of fun for $1.
Buck.
Maybe we'll come up with other different tiers if we come up with ideas, but we're just here to have fun for now.
For now.
So
It's all fun and games till someone gets hurt, and it's hilarious.
I know.
Then it's unfathomable.
Unfathomable.
And on that, we're done.
Yep. Peace.